You see those massive NBA contracts, 50, 100, even $300 million. Looks like generational wealth, right? But here's the shocker. A huge number of these stars end up flat broke just a few years after retiring. It's not just reckless spending, it's a system built to chew up young men and spit them out, celebrating the shine but never protecting them from what comes after. This isn't about a few bad apples, it's a league-wide epidemic nobody wants to talk about. The pressure, the culture, so-called friends, and the brutal reality of a short career all play a part. Today, I'm breaking down why NBA riches vanish, and the truth might make fans uncomfortable. That $100 million contract, nearly half has gone to taxes before a player even sees it. Agents' union dues and fees take more. Suddenly, that $100 million is closer to 45. Most players are barely out of college, and now everyone expects them to provide. Mansions for mom, cars for friends, handouts for everyone. The money moves fast. Lifestyle inflation is instant. Fleets of cars, diamond chains, penthouses. Everyone around you is spending, so you think it's normal. You're living off the illusion of endless wealth, but the math doesn't add up. The outflow is a torrent, and you're supporting 10 people on half the money you thought you had. The setup? It's failure from day one. The illusion of rich is just that, an illusion. In the NBA, image is everything. Pull up in a Honda, you'll get clowned. The pressure to look rich is relentless. What you wear, what you drive, how big your entourage is. Off-court competition is as fierce as on-court. Modesty is weakness, saving is uncool. The brands, the media, the fans, they all feed the beast, celebrating excess and ignoring the smart moves. Players start investing in nightclubs, record labels, clothing lines, expensive hobbies, not assets. It's all about keeping up appearances, not building wealth. The cost of admission to this lifestyle? Your financial future. And it's a game most players lose. When the checks hit, everyone wants a piece. Old friends, family, strangers with big promises. Loyalty runs deep, so players trust people from their past over real professionals. Money gets handed to unqualified friends, family, or outright scammers. Slick talkers promise impossible returns. Tech startups, crypto coins, you name it. Millions vanish. When the money's gone, so are the people. The entourage disappears, the advisors vanish, and the player is left broke and alone. The lesson, the loyalty, was to the money, not the man. And that's a wound that cuts deeper than any financial loss. The average NBA career, just 4.5 years. One injury, one bad season, and it's over. At 26 you're done, but the bills keep coming. Mortgages, car leases, family payrolls, child support, they don't stop when the checks do. Every year, new talent arrives, and your value drops fast. The league is a business. You're an asset. Replace the moment you slip. Most players live for the now, not the 40 years after the ball stops bouncing. Nobody tells them to save like their career ends tomorrow. But it might. The clock is ticking from draft night, and most never hear it. Who's to blame? Players, agents, family, all play a part. But the NBA doesn't prepare its stars for life. A few days of rookie transition isn't enough. No real financial education, no mentorship, no life skills, just basketball from age 14 on. When the career ends, players are pushed out with no identity, no skills, and no plan. They're experts at basketball, novices at life. The league makes billions, then leaves players to figure out the rest alone. It's an institutional failure, and most never recover. The result? A generation of men unprepared for the real world. Going broke in the NBA isn't about being dumb. It's about being young, rich, and unprepared. The culture values flash over security, and fans feed the cycle. We celebrate excess, not smart moves, and ignore the human cost. Money doesn't change people. It exposes what they were never taught. Fixing this means changing the culture from AAU to the commissioner's office. Real education, real accountability, real change. Comment, smart money over fast money, and subscribe for the real side of sports nobody talks about.